Hey there. Welcome back to Marketing Matchmaker. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jennifer Tamborski, your go-to marketing strategist and business coach for those service-based entrepreneurs who are done winging it and more than ready to market and lead like the CEO they've wanted to be. Today, I wanted to talk about something that recently came up in my mastermind. And I have to say, I think it kind of hit the members a little hard. We were checking in on our 2025 goals. Where are you at? What's going on? And one thing became really crystal clear to me in that conversation. Almost everyone felt behind. Some were way off. Others, not so much. They were pretty on track, just slightly off. And others didn't even know where they were at in their goals. The two really powerful truths that came out of that conversation was that no matter how far off you are, there's still time to hit your year-end goals. And if it's time to pivot, waiting only puts your goals further out of reach. Let's be really clear about something. If you're looking at your goals for the year and thinking, well, that certainly didn't go how I planned, you're not alone. So many business owners are in this same position. And it certainly doesn't mean that it's over yet. It means that you get to reset. We want to avoid waiting until January or when things slow down or when Mercury's not in retrograde. Right now is the time to take action and pivot so that you are able to capitalize and hit your goals by the end of the year. Because the truth is, you've still got around 100 days left in this year. And that is more than enough time to create a major shift in your business if you get focused and take aligned action right now. I often see business owners when they come to me, by quarter four, they've kind of checked out. And while we definitely want to give ourselves space in that fourth quarter, business owners who lean into really finishing the year strong do things a little bit different. If you're not like most business owners and you're here to lead, to finish strong, to shift so that you can step into a business that supports the life you've always wanted, this episode is for you. That shift starts with getting really honest about where you are and setting new goals that are aligned with where you want to go next. So today we're diving into exactly how to use the next 100 days of the year to your advantage with goals that aren't just achievable, they're energized. And the action you take today will help you reach them. One of my very favorite quotes is, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." And I don't know about you, but I didn't start a business to be wishing. Wishing is not a strategy. I started a business to create results in my clients' lives, as well as supporting the life I've wanted to live. And I think that you are like most of my clients and also looking to do that. So let's stop treating your goals like hopes and start really using them as the map they're meant to be. Goal setting as a CEO, instead of a stressed out service provider, means that instead of scrambling to make ends meet, you're actually stepping into a plan and taking consistent action to make that happen. What I see so often is business owners who start the year full of energy and a vision. They've created vision boards. They've got their goals set all over the place. Maybe some haven't even written them down, which is a whole other issue. They pick a big, beautiful number. They maybe even write it on a whiteboard or a sticky note or their notes app. Then life ends up happening. Their clients might dry up, their leads might dry up, the consistency disappears, a launch flops, and it hits their confidence level. And suddenly it's October and the revenue goal feels like a joke. I want you to lean into this and really own it. That's not failure, that's feedback. And more importantly, that's a lack of structure. When it comes to goals, creating a plan and structure is the most important thing you can do. So if you're at that point in the year where you're not sure if you will hit your goals, I want you to step back for a minute and start with reality. What's your revenue so far this year? How far off are you from your original goal? What's realistic and just stretchy enough to make you a little uncomfortable that you could hit in the next 100 days? The reality is you can't move forward if you're not honest with where you are right now. And if you set a goal that wasn't attainable because you hadn't created the systems yet to do that, now's the time to reassess that. Look at your goals, the ones you set at the beginning of the year. Was it a SMART goal? Was it specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound? Was it personal? Instead of saying things like make more money, was it sign 5 new clients at $3,000 a piece by X date? Or sign 1 client a month over the course of the year? That's really how we create achievable goals, is by really putting boundaries around them. Now's the time to step back and look at the goals and then set a SMART goal for the next 100 days. Instead of saying something like, I really need to post more, make it you want to publish 2 lead generating posts per week on Instagram through the end of the year. The reality is that vague goals lead to vague results. Our goal is more of a map to get us to the location we want to go to. And just like any other roadmap, there may be detours and traffic stops along the way. But if we have a clear plan to get there, a clear map to get from A to Z, that goal is going to be so much easier to reach. Once you have your new goal set for the end of the year, for the next 90 days, I want you to reverse engineer it. I find that people skip this step so often, and it's one that can really help you be very clear about what you need to do in order to actually hit those goals. So start with, what are you selling? What is your offer? What is the price point of that offer? What is your revenue goal? Then how many sales do you need in order to hit that? How many sales of that offer? Is it realistic? Do you have a $500 offer and you want to hit $500,000 by the end of the year, and you know you have to sell 100,000 of those? That may not be realism. That might or might not be realistic for you. But if your price point is both realistic to hit your profit goals, as well as something that your ideal clients see enough value in to invest in, you can absolutely hit those sales. When you're looking at how many sales you need, you then want to look at how many leads you need in order to really hit those sales. What actions do you need to take weekly to make that happen? When you build from the goal backward, your strategy becomes focused and not frantic, which means you're not trying to do everything, which is what leads to overwhelm to begin with. This is about taking aligned action, steps that really will help you to create a business that supports your life, not one that pulls you away from it. Because here's what I really know. When you're clear on your goal and have a simple plan to get there, you show up differently, you sell more confidently, and you actually enjoy the work you're doing. The next 100 days can change everything, only if you spend them actually taking action and not frozen in indecision or chasing 14 different ideas. This is your moment to simplify, get clarity, and commit to what actually moves the needle in your business. Remember, you don't need to wait to a new year. You need to make a decision today and take action to get you there. If you are currently struggling to take action or don't know what action to take, head over to yourmarketingmatchmaker.com and sign up for a free 30-minute strategy. I promise you will walk away with one actionable item that will help you grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact.